What's going on, guys? Anteiku here, and today I want to discuss hub quests and the multiplayer system. But first, I would like to give a big shout out to my boy JCan for supplying me with some of his in-game footage in a multiplayer run against high-rank Magna Malo. If you would like, please guys, go and check out JCan's YouTube channel and give this man a sub. He is an avid Monster Hunter player who does his own spin on the game with hunts involving his son and their ventures into Monster Hunter Rise as a father and son duo. I have his channel posted down below. You can check out the descriptions there. Before we begin, guys, please hit that like button if you like this video, smash that subscribe button, and click the bell so that you can be notified each and every time that I upload a brand new video. So, hub quests and multiplayer adventures. Let's talk the pros and cons of this, shall we? First off, I want to say how much I do love the upload speed between quests. Not only the quests, but traveling between areas around the village. I mention this because most of us remember how grueling it was to sit in a loading screen in Monster Hunter World / Iceborne, and how badly most of us wanted to bang our head against the wall because it felt like eternity to get into the quest once registered. Thankfully, Capcom has done away with those unbearable load times and in its place offered us quick, almost lightning fast transitions between areas of the village and very reasonable load times getting into hunts. Registering for hunts is very easy as you queue up in the hub by the quest board. Now, the hub, in my opinion, is just simply awesome, and I'm a huge fan of what they've done. And yeah, I just kind of geek over at that. But anyway, after registering for the quest you are looking to run, the system will find a mission registered for the said quest that you are looking for. And I do recommend eating before registering for the said quest because the game takes you almost immediately into the hunt. And so sometimes I found myself where like I get taken into the hunt and I should have actually eaten, and then I had to eat in the hunt instead of being able to just, kind of go and start putting in work. But anyway, before I dive any further, I would like to mention that I do miss seeing the quest posted from, the available quests like we saw in Iceborne, because while you do pick the quest, it is just random, because you just get pulled into whatever queue is available at that time. You don't actually see these queues. It's just like, I guess the system filters it out, and all of a sudden just boop, you're in that mission suddenly. I do like seeing all the different quests posted in Iceborne and being able to jump in with some knowledge of the group that you're going into. That aside, that is really my only complaint there, as it still leaps and bounds faster than what we had in previous games. Now, keep in mind, Monster Hunter Rise is in 30 frames per second, as it is a Nintendo Switch game, and for the most part, the game flows pretty nicely. But there are some issues we have been seeing with the frames per second dropping while on the hunts due to so much actions and animations going on at once, because now we have 4 hunters and 4 buddies tagging along, and it's almost like an all-out war on the monsters. I for one think that it looks really cool with the new animations going off and how they have initiated the set animations, but at the same time it does hurt the frames per second and causes the game to lose the polish that it does have. There are some settings to adjust the effects and animations if you would like, but from what I have heard and I've seen in my own gameplay and others, it is a huge gripe amongst the community that the game or the Nintendo just can't tolerate all that bling going on, if you will. There have been short clips floating around, as well of other players just disappearing and reappearing during the hunts, and I've noticed at times that the rendering from a distance is affected by all this going on as well. But negatives aside, I think multiplayer is a very smooth process, and while it may not be completely up to how it was in Iceborne with how you registered, it is still a very fun experience to join with others and kill your favorite monster, or just get some dailies out of the way, or what have you. I think it was a good move on Capcom's part to allow the missions to adjust on the fly to how many players are actually in the hunt, so that you aren't trying to tackle a monster build for 4 players while you may only have 1 or 2 available. Another pro to the list is the fact that now in the hub and the village, all the hunters can see each other in the lobbies. Before, we saw in Iceborne where if you ventured outside of the hub, you could no longer interact with other players, and this to me really took away from the multiplayer aspect of the game and that feeling like you were in a big group together. So the fact that Capcom addressed this, really made me truly happy. I am hoping that perhaps in an update soon, there can be some adjustments to make the multiplayer experience better while in the hunts. There are other things that I hope they get addressed as well, but that is another video for another time. All in all, I really enjoy multiplayer, as it has always been my choice for hunts. I think it feels rather lonely, kind of boring, playing these kind of games alone, as they are meant to be played in groups, and it's really cool seeing all the new animations pop and a group come together to take down a difficult foe, not only with your other hunters, but with your palamutes or palicos as well. And then, like I've said before, you got this whole team going to war against the monsters. So it's just really nice what they have done. It's nice that when you make new friends in multiplayer, as they have made this far easier in Rise in the hunter connections. Again, it will be interesting to see what changes, if any, the devs make to the multiplayer aspect of the game with the current issues that are at hand. I am currently keeping my eyes peeled for any information pertaining to the upcoming update later this month to see if there will be any changes made. I do hope that you guys are enjoying the hub quests with your friends or randoms along the way, and that you guys are enjoying Monster Hunter Rise in general. So far, I'm really pleased with the game, aside from what issues that there are, and I think it is a beautiful game and has a lot of potential to be one of the best Monster Hunter games in the series. If you would like, guys, please drop your comments down below and let me know your thoughts and opinions on the multiplayer system, and if there are any changes you would like to see, or even some funny stories of glitches of the hunters or monsters that you've seen along the way. And also let me know how you're liking the game and what you may be looking forward to going into the future updates. Don't forget, guys, you can catch me on Twitch, as well as follow me on Instagram and Twitter. All links are in the description, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, please stay strong, stay healthy, and happy gaming.